Today I'm going to talk about a Python programming and text mining and its related examples and the knowledge gap between my information and the information I got during the research. First, the text mining is a work of analyzing multiple documents and drawing information and answers to key research from numerous text metadata. Based on natural language processing techniques, this analysis standardizes unstructured text into structured text in the database to suit the analysis. This technology, which is a natural language processing, allows computers or the machines to understand and simulate human languages so that they can have other activities such as summarizing the data. Python programming is a programming language that consists various codes and commands that is used for many fields. Of course, text mining is one of them. I'll discuss other aspects a little bit later. One application of text mining is getting a comparative advantage. Set2Serve provides a example of analysis for the comparative advantage of U.S. laundry detergent market. According to the chart, you can see there's a representing of different discussion topics and topic sentiment and average sentiment of the competitors. In the chart, about 60% of consumers of brand All mentions sticky due to dissolution. Like this chart, we can categorize people's comments and visualize into several figures through text mining and categorizing their comments into some visual figures. Another application of text mining is sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is one of the branches that works with the phrase is provided, and the list of phrases and the classifier is supposed to distinguish whether the feelings behind the people are positive, neutral, or negative. So, expressed social can be an example of sentiment analysis. This SNS account allows customers to suggest their reviews, whether the product is satisfactory or not, and proposes managers in a single platform. Then the executives consider revisions of their products. From here, I'm going to introduce the uses of Python because I introduced the definition of Python before. One is descriptive analysis, which business intelligence is produced in this field. This analysis describes what has happened for understanding trends and evaluating metrics over time. Predictive analysis analyzes past events to predict future outcomes to identify relationships and insights using statistical algorithms. Python is used for machine learning, that is for predictive analysis based on decision trees. Prescriptive analysis is the last process of business analytics that anticipates what, when, and why certain outcomes will happen. It applies data to the decision-making process. Decision scientists frame their analysis of data around business problems and use many of the same techniques and tools. So the knowledge gap between what I know and what research is required might be divided into two things. For text mining, the comparative advantage analysis needs continuous records with multi-angle categories, and I learned that sentiment analysis sometimes puts neutral comments. In the previous individual assignment, I divided the comments by part of the program docs through text mining and completed the negative opinions to create a new model. However, the results vary depending on where and how much text data is collected in the sample, which means that I need more long-term data with various categories. For Python, I have limited knowledge of Python programming and do not know how to develop codes for advanced Python programming skills. Since I just learned some basic grammar, which is a way to develop to have a simple codes, I have to have a further research about how to set a program. I can find some examples of codes about simple machine learning program. Also, other tools such as cloud computing tool Hadoop are necessary to set a background as a Python developing programmer. So this is the end of the presentation, and I believe that this presentation is useful and informative.